Hey there gang, Kawaii50 here with Cat in the background telling you that gacha game make money. So I want to take a ganderino at the August banners across gacha in general. I mean, so much money was made. So much money was made. I really like taking a look at these statistics, seeing, what games are topping, what games are bottoming, innuendo intended, and I just really like seeing how these different games are performing and why they might be performing the way they are. So I used to do this series a while ago, had to pull away from it for a bit, but I really want to try and bring it back monthly. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, etc. All those things will let me know you enjoy this, and then I will continue making it. So all this info is coming from gacharevenue.com. You can go ahead and take a ganderino at that website yourself. It's great data. It's vetted data. It comes from Sensor Tower. So it is a really good metric for checking out how particular gacha games are performing. I won't go over everything on this because we'd be here all day, but I'm going to go over, games I'm interested in. If you want to check out other games, be sure to go ahead and take a peek at the website. So the big one that caught everyone by surprise was AFK Journey. Everyone was like, this game's been out for a while, right? Why is it making so much money? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Well, if you look at the region, this is for China. The game just launched on China. People are spending tons of money on those initial banners. That is the easy solution for that. New game launched, people like new game, people spend money on new game. It's just that easy. Now coming in at number 2 was Love and Deep Space in China. First off, if you're wondering about global, it made about $7 million over on the US one. But for China, it made $41 million. I can attest to this popularity of this game and also the quality they seem to put into this game. My wife is an avid player of Love and Deep Space. She is a huge Silas fan, and honestly, it makes sense. It makes sense that this game is making money. A lot of love was put into the animations, into the character designs, into the different costumes you can equip the characters in. It is a high quality game that has earned its place, and it's good that people can have, a game where they can go and, chase after pretty boys. Because it seems like most gacha games are just chasing after pretty girls or Dragon Ball Z characters. So, good on you. I hope the game continues to do well, especially for my wife's sake. And FGO JP, one of the big games I play on this channel, made about $28 million. I mainly played the global version, which didn't necessarily make even close to that amount. It made about $3 million this month, so a big dip. But FGO JP had one big thing that global didn't, and that was the release of Seal from Tsukihime. A very popular character, brand new character, coupled with a summer event on top of that. If you're an FGO veteran, you know that summer events do very, very well. They've just always consistently made a ton of money for the game. Summer is the most popular thing when it comes to this game. So it's no surprise that with a summer event launching, a summer event that's now considered canon to the events of the game, like it is going to be a main story thing that people are going to have to go through to finish the story. It makes a ton of sense that it made a bunch. I'm going to gloss over AFK Journey making $25 million because we already kind of talked about that, and Naruto Mobile because I don't necessarily know anything about it. I want to talk about Dokkan still making a cool $24 million. If you think FGO is a boomer gacha game and you haven't played Dokkan Battle, you need to go play Dokkan Battle to see a true boomer gacha game. This game has stood the test of time. I really don't know if it's ever going to go anywhere. There's absolutely no reason for it to go anywhere. And having it outperform Hoyoverse games of all things, it's truly impressive. From my understanding, they're doing a worldwide global celebration. I'm actually honestly considering picking this game up again to take a peek at it. I left it a long time ago, years and years ago. But considering, I still really like Dragon Ball, I'm super excited for Dragon Ball Daima when it ends up coming out very soon. It might be a good time to go ahead and pop back in because Legends never really grabbed me like Dokkan Battle did. So maybe, popping some bubbles and watching some cool ultimate animations will be a good thing for me to do. We'll start from a fresh account, see where it goes. Now, Genshin and Honkai had massive dips, but a massive dip for a Genshin and a Honkai game, well, it's at this stage, it is not really a big deal. Genshin made about $40 million in both China and global, and Honkai also made about the same. Sometimes I'll see people doom posting about Hoyo games dying. It's not the case. It's never the case. I don't quite understand it. Just because every banner hasn't completely topped the charts does not mean that a game is dying. You have to understand that a lot of the games I mentioned on this list make significantly more money than so many other gacha games on the market. These are still the tippy-toppiest of tippy-toppiest dogs. So Genshin and Honkai, I'll be the first to say it, finely crafted games. They're not going anywhere. They still have dedicated fan bases. Even Zenless Zone Zero, when it ended up dipping, it dipped from $31 million to $15 million. The game only made $15 million. Boo-hoo. So overall, Hoyo's still doing well. I'm wondering what the next big banner is going to be that's going to absolutely break the bank. Maybe the big Fei Zhao banner coming up with multiple reruns will be the thing to go do, as people both clamber for Fei Zhao as well as clamber for previous very strong characters that they missed, like the likes of Robin. Nikkei ended up maintaining its $17 million from last month, and honestly, well, from July. And honestly, the collaboration it's got going on probably played a lot into it. Current collaboration is Neon Genesis Evangelion. You get Rei, Asuka, or Mary, and you can just completely summon them. All three are out on banners right now, and you can go ahead and pull for them in Nikkei. I immediately went for Asuka. I had 200 gold tickets saved up and got her for free, and then, spent a bit here and there in order to try to get multiple copies of her. I've almost got her completely starred out, so overall, I feel like it's, money well spent for one of my favorite characters from mecha anime. So Asuka, I definitely contributed to those numbers. So if you're interested, want to check it out, the Evangelion collab might be the thing for you to go ahead and check. There's probably going to be some crazier collabs coming our way in the future. Let's check out a couple of other things that are further down the list, but this is for the people on my Discord because I know they are interested in these games. So I just wanted to go ahead and give each of these games a quick shout out. Maybe some more people will go ahead and play these games with the people in my Discord. Reverse 1999 went up from 400,000 to 600,000. I keep getting told I need to play this game, but I just really haven't had a lot of time. Like, I'm playing Gundam Breaker 4 now. I'm building so many little guys. I've only got so much time. I hear Reverse 1999 is good, so maybe check that out. Limbus Company continue to make another $500,000. That is going to be more than enough to continue to operate, and that's about what a Final Fantasy gacha game made, War of the Visions. So, that is definitely something to consider. We are still going toe-to-toe with Final Fantasy. Brave Exvius and JP also made that same amount, and rest in peace, Brave Exvius. That game is actually going to be ending service fairly soon. I never thought I'd see the day for that one in particular. That seemed to weather the storm from any and all Final Fantasy games that were out there. So, wow, it is definitely the end of an era when Brave Exvius is ending its service. Path to Nowhere also made another cool 400,000. This game has a really die-hard fan base when it comes to it. I wouldn't expect it to go anywhere anytime soon. People seem super duper interested in it, and from what little bit I played, I thought it was fairly interesting as well. And let's head down near the bottom where, we can check out what's going on in the depths. Still more money than I made this month, but it's, when it comes to a live service game that's, trying to cash in, maybe not necessarily the best for it. Higan Eruthil made another 10 grand. I remember when this game was blowing up our gacha gaming, people thought it was going to be crazy good, an absolute killer, and now it's sitting down near the bottom of the list. It kind of I don't even know what happened with this game, to be quite frank. So if you happen to know what happened with Higan Eruthil, maybe consider letting me know down in the comment section below. Devil May Cry Peak of Combat.
What the hell is this?
only showing up in China, pretty down in the dumps as well. Honestly, good, lot of predatory stuff the way that game operates. I wouldn't recommend playing it even if you are a Devil May Cry fan like myself. And we've also got to give a shout out to Artery Gear. Artery Gear has ended service. Last month was its very last month. It made about 20 grand, and now it is donezo. Rest in peace also to Artery Gear, much like Brave Exvius, sooner rather than later. But that's basically everything I've got to cover. Let me know what gacha games you play down in the comment section below, and let me know if you were happy with how they performed this year or not. And of course, let people know why you think X gacha game performed well this year. Everyone doesn't have time to play all of these games, so a little bit of context is always welcome. Also, let me know if there's a gacha game you think you would like to see show up over here. I desperately want the Super Robot Wars game. I know I would absolutely wail to the moon on that game to pull all of these tiny little guys, but I will just cope with Super Robot Wars 30 and Gundam Breaker 4 right now. Anyways, gang, that's it for me, Kawaii50. Big thanks to everyone on the Discord, Patreon, and Ko-fi, and a big thanks to you for watching the video to the very end. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.